Hi everyone, in this video we will be looking at the solutions to Pythagoras Theorem quiz 1. So without further ado, let's start. In the first question, you have a right angled triangle, ABC, that looks something like this. Okay, the right angle is here, and X is here, with 12 and 5 being the other sides. Right, so the first thing you do is to identify which is the hypotenuse, or the longer side. And the clue is that the hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. So this is the hypotenuse, right? So because x is the hypotenuse, you have to put x by itself. So x squared equals to 5 squared plus 12 squared. Simplifying, you will get x squared equals 25 plus 144, which adds to become 169. And square rooting both sides, you will get x equals to the square root of 169, which is 13. And this is your answer to question 1. Okay, the next triangle. You have a triangle that looks like this in question 2. Okay, 16, 12, and x on the left side. Okay, so where is the hypotenuse? Again, we look at which side is opposite the right angle, and it's this side with the length of 16. So we have to put 16 by itself, and then that will be equal to x squared plus 12 squared. Okay, simplifying, we will have 256 equals to x squared plus 144, and then you subtract 144 on both sides, which will give you x squared is equals to 112. And when you square root 112, you will get the answer of 10.6. Okay, and this is correct through 3 significant figures. Okay? Okay, moving on. Question 3. Question 3, we have a isosceles triangle, okay, with 7 on these two sides and x on this side. And the hypotenuse is actually x. So we need to form the equation as such. You have x squared equals to 7 squared plus 7 squared. That will give you 49 plus 49, adding together, which will be 98. Square rooting both sides, you will get x equals to square root of 98, which will give you 9.899. And taking 3 significant figures, it will round off to 9.90. So please be careful with this. For the next question, we have a triangle that looks like this. Okay, and forming the equation, 5.3 is a hypotenuse, so 5.3 squared equals to x squared plus 2.8 squared. Bringing it over to the other side, you will have to subtract 2.8 squared, and this will give you 5.3 squared minus 2.8 squared, which will be x squared equals to 81 over 4. Square rooting both sides, you will get x equals to 9 over 2, or you can also leave it as 4.5. Okay. Question 5, you have a triangle that looks like this, with x here, and the other two sides being 16.8 and 17. Forming the equation, we will have 17 squared equals to x squared plus 16.8 squared. Subtracting 16.8 squared on both sides will give you 17 squared minus 16.8 squared. And key it into the calculator. Will give you x squared equals to 169 over 25. And square rooting both sides, you will get the answer as x equals to 13 over 5. Or 2.6. Right? And finally, the last question, question 6. Okay, you have a triangle that looks something like this. Okay, so the right angle's on top, so the hypotenuse will be below. Okay, and the other two sides will be 30 and 62. So x squared equals to 30 squared plus 62 squared. Okay, which will give you x squared equals to 4744. Square rooting both sides, you will get the answer x equals to 68.9. Okay, so please be careful when you round off. And there you have it. Those are the solutions to Pythagoras Theorem Test Quiz 1. See you again soon. Bye.